Tonight we're going to have a live interaction with Femina Miss India Assam 2023 finalist, one of the finalists, Anushka Lekaru, and I think she has already joined. And okay, she has sent the invitation, and let me just invite her up. Hello, hello, beautiful. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. So, first things first, I want to know how was your day?
My day went really well, and thank you so much for inviting me for this live interaction, really.
Well, it's all our pleasure. So, shall we get into the question answer real quick, or do you want to beat around the bush and say something? And oh no, first things first, please introduce yourself.
Definitely. Hello, everyone. My name is Anushka Lekaru, and I'm from Assam, and I'm 23 years old. And currently, I'm one of the semi-finalists for Femina Miss India World 2023, representing Assam.
Okay.
And I think I would like to say one more thing that it's lovely. It's my first ever live interaction, and I'm very excited for this. So looking forward.
Okay, thank you so much, Anushka. How do they call you besides Anushka, besides your name?
Oh well, I do have a nickname,
Hmm?
which goes Dona. So my family and my close ones do call me Dona. Apart from that, I go by Anushka as well. And
Oh.
also, actually, my father sometimes calls me Maina, which means a bird. So I think it's a common name in every Assamese household.
Oh, that's interesting, because even
Yeah.
here in Mizoram, I hope I'm from Mizoram.
Yeah.
So actually, Mizoram also we have a different nicknames, and I think that will also include Boya Boy, which means a nickname for a boy and a girl. So every parents they used to call their child Boya Boy, and I think that's the same. It goes the same with yours, I think. So
Yes.
okay, I'm gonna ask you the very first question. Okay. I
Sure,
want to
sure.
ask you for the very first question. I want to ask you who or what inspired you to join beauty pageant?
Well, I think ever since I was a child and the first time I saw Femina Miss India World, the pageant, I
Hmm.
think I really got inspired by Aishwarya Rai Bachchan and Sushmita Sen and the era and the legacy that they created. And ever since that, I think I've dreamed and I've visualized every day that I wish that I could at least create a legacy of my own.
Okay.
That's how it all
So
started.
okay. Uh, and I just want to ask you one more question. I think it's not too personal. Well, I want to know how old are you?
Yes, I am 23 years old
Okay,
currently. Yeah.
good. That's good. So you are amongst the top 11 finalists from Femina Miss India Assam, right? And I want
Yes.
to ask you what quality in you um or what quality in you makes you stand out from the other contestants.
Well, I believe this that I am a very confident and strong-willed person. But apart from that, my one of my strengths is that I'm very positive during adverse situations, and I'm always calm under pressure, and that is one of my advantage. So I hope to use it well,
Okay,
and that sets me apart from the other contestants, I believe.
so is this your first beauty pageant experience here in Femina Miss India?
Yes, I'm definitely, it was the first time I auditioned. I think ever since childhood, and so many times people had been telling me, why don't you go and join? And I would have this self-doubt inside of me. But finally, I joined, I cracked the auditions, and it feels really, honored to be a part of this journey.
This is your debut beauty pageant contest.
No, actually, I did win multiple titles from the Northeast,
Hmm?
starting from Miss Assam Diva 2015 when I was 16 years old. And thereafter, I had won the Face of Northeast second runners-up title in 2018,
Hmm.
the T2 Glam Face 2019 second runners-up, and DY Calendar Girl 2022
That's
winner.
impressive. That's very impressive. And
Thank you.
since you already have those experience, what do you think is the quality that every beauty pageant queen should possess? What quality do you think you should possess? They should possess.
Yes, I believe that being humble and humility is very important at all times because without that, you cannot go ahead. You have to be humble and you have to maintain that humility with grace and confidence. So that is very important.
Mm. Since you know Miss India is under the Miss World organization, you have to go to Miss India in order to participate at Miss World. And since Miss World main mantra is beauty and beauty with a purpose, I bet you already
Yes.
have beauty with a purpose project. And could you please tell me more about that?
Right. Well, I'll be very honest. I am touching down social causes in a small scale basis. I would like to focus on sexual education. And I've met certain people who have been through this journey, certain sexual harassment
Yeah,
and sexual abuse, especially people under 18. So it's really heartbreaking, when I meet these people and I hear their stories, I really wish to help these people. So I would love if I can help in that background. However, in a small scale mass, I'm trying to just do a little bit.
that's very good. Especially for me, I have so many friends or I have so many relatives who got sexually abused. Even before they turned their teenage
Yes,
era. So I think that's a very important thing and initiative to took up, and I'm so proud of you. Okay,
thank
and
you.
I just want to have a very quick rapid fire round, and after that we'll go into another specific
Sure.
question. So for your first rapid fire, I want to ask you, Miss World or Miss Universe. You can't say both. You have to choose only one.
All right, because I'm going for Femina Miss India World, so I'll have to choose the world right now.
Okay. And Messi or Ronaldo?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Oh, that's difficult, but I'll go for Ronaldo. Cristiano
Okay.
Ronaldo.
I hope this won't create any controversy.
He did, actually, he did. However, I think I appreciate his game
Mm.
and the way he has disciplined himself. So that is what I respect him about.
Please, Messi fans, just understand that,
Yeah,
okay?
it's not. I love Messi too.
Sushmita Sen or Priyanka Chopra?
I'm sorry again, I did not
Sushmita
get
Sen
you,
or
pardon.
Sushmita Sen or Priyanka Chopra?
Oh, I would have to go for Sushmita Sen, even though Priyanka Chopra is so globally impactful, and even Sushmita Sen for that matter. But because I grew up watching Sushmita Sen, and she was my first ever inspiration, so I'll have to choose Sushmita Sen.
Same. Even though I really love Priyanka Chopra, even me, I will still choose Sushmita. So, rank in order of your choice. Your options are Catriona Gray,
Mm-hmm.
Arnas Sandhu,
Okay.
and who else will it be? Pia Wurtzbach.
All right. I'll have
Rank
to
them from
choose
your
Harna.
rank them from your favorite to your least favorite.
Okay, all right. Well, at first go, I'll have to choose Harna's or Sandhu because I
Chak
think
de
Chak De Fat De India. So I think that given the circumstances that she had to face because of her body weight
Yeah.
and so much other criticisms, I think she handled it with so much of grace that I really respect and adore her for that. So that is the reason why. And because she's the her Naz, from India, she's a pride. So I'll have to go for her Naz Kaur number one. And secondly, I think I would go for Catriona Gray because she just laid a benchmark for all of the beauty queens when she walked in that stage. So with the lava walk, So definitely Catriona Gray. And again, huge respects to Pia back. But then again, she's very humble and polite, and I just love her essence. So that way.
Yeah.
Harnas, Catriona, and Pia.
Arnas, Catriona, and Pia. Same here. Let's just talk about Arnas because considering her age, I think she's very mature and I think she's very well grown up, and the way she handled all the criticism and all the hate that she got, I think it's just how the beauty queen should handle, and I think she represented us so well, right?
Yes, I agree. I
Mhm.
agree.
And rank in order of your choice. Here is another question for the beauty pageant contest: Miss World, Miss Universe, Miss Grand International and Miss Supranational.
Okay. Miss World, because of its beauty with a purpose. And Miss Universe again on second rank. Again, it's again a very globally, it's a universe after all. And again, it's one of the humanitarian causes that they touch for.
Yeah.
And thirdly, Miss Grand International, because
Mm.
that is also wonderful. To be a part of any of this pageant would be an honor for any beauty queen.
And okay, lastly, Miss Supranational.
Oh, I'm so sorry, I missed that out.
Fine.
Right. So yeah, Miss Supranational as well. I'm really sorry. I think I just heard the three options.
It's fine, it's
So
fine.
yeah, and lastly, I'll have to go for Miss Supranational as well because again, it's a beautiful. I mean, there are some beautiful beauty queens who have won this pageant, be it Asha Bhatt, and I think it's just amazing. It's very inspiring that way.
Yeah. And which one do you prefer, high heels or sneakers?
Oh, I love high heels, even though sneakers are a comfort. I mean, you can just walk, strut, do whatever. But high heels as a model, I mean, as a profession, I just love
Mm.
flaunting it as well. So I love to go for high heels.
Okay. Good. Money or power?
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Pardon me.
Money or power?
All right. I think it has to be power because the moment you have power and the create and the kind of impact you create with your aura all over the world, it automatically influences so many things and you become a globally powerful persona. And that way, power. But at the same time, money comes hand in hand with power. So, firstly, power.
Okay, I agree with you on that. And which one do you believe in, love marriage or arranged marriage?
Hmm. That's quite tricky. Well, I believe that in order for any relationship, be it an arranged marriage or a love marriage, love is a necessity. It's something that binds two people together.
True.
So I think that way, love is very important. Even though it is arranged or not, people should have the love and respect towards each other.
Yeah. Even if it's arranged marriage, people can love time by time, right?
Absolutely, I agree. Absolutely.
And beauty queens or supermodel?
Beauty queens all the way. Not that I do not respect
Mm.
supermodels. I love Gigi Hadid and but beauty queens because I myself am going in this journey and I myself have had held a few titles and that is the reason why beauty queens.
Okay, and for the last rapid fire round, let's say second last because I have to ask you one more from my side.
Sure.
And which one do you prefer, winter or summer?
Um, I think winters because you can style up your fashion sense so much during
Yeah,
winters. You
yeah.
can layer on those clothes, get your boots on. So winters.
You don't like summer?
I love summers as well because we get to wear those shorts and skirts and flowy floral dresses as well. But as I said, I think I believe that I can up my fashion game a little bit
Mm.
when it comes to winters with those boots and coats. So that's why I prefer winters.
Okay, let me just talk about myself. I personally prefer summer because I really don't like cold.
Uh-huh.
Let me say my hometown, Champai Zotang, it's from Champai. It's one of the districts here in Mizoram. It's one of the most coldest place in Mizoram. And in here in Mizoram, we do not often get much snow, but there it used to snow. Not like the snow falling, but the snow just freeze up. Okay, and I really don't like that. But when it comes to fashion and styling your style up, and I think winter is very good. But for summer, you can just go out with shorts. You can just go out with your pajamas and all. And I think I feel like summer is more comfortable. So for me, I prefer summer. Okay, and I'm not
I
quite surprised, and I'm not surprised that you chose winter because for girls, I think winter is the perfect time to style yourself up. Right.
yes, yes.
And for the last rapid fire, sunset or
Mhm.
sunrise, and why?
I'll have to go for sunrise, even though sunsets are very romantic. Sunrise because when we first wake up in the morning and get to experience that beautiful sun rising up, not only does that, at least for me, energizes myself to work through the day and motivate myself to do better, it gives me a ray of hope along with that
Mm,
sunshine. So I'll have to go for sunrise.
okay. So so that's all for the rapid fire round. So let me
All
go
right.
and jump into another question. Since you have joined many beauty pageant contests already, since this is your first time national, right?
Yes.
Your first national beauty pageant contest, right?
Yes, first
I
time.
ask you if you luckily got selected as the representative for Assam
Mhm.
and you eventually win the contest, how will you use your platform?
Right. Thank you. Well, I do hope your words turn out to be true, first of all, because that has always been my dream. And if I do get selected, first of all, to represent my state, I would do that with the utmost honor and pride. And if I go on to win the crown, the ultimate crown of Femina Miss India World 2023, I think I would use that platform not only for social causes like sex education for people who have been abused and harassed, but at the same time use my voice to create a certain impact in the world so that, there's more positivity. As I am a more positive kind of a person, there should be no negativity. And I use my voice to empower women to break shackles and just come forward and just do it.
Good.
Yes.
And since there's going to be a lot of people, there's going to be a lot of young girls who are also will get into the beauty pageant contest as well. So, what advice would you give to them for the younger generation who are coming for the beauty pageant?
I would just advise them that please never give up on your dreams and just go for it. Never have those doubts that should I or should I not. I mean, I believe there was a teacher of mine who told me once that this is your time to fly. When you look back at this age, you must never have any kind of regrets in life. So that is something that I would like to pass on for everybody that flies, spread your wings and just go and explore and experience. Doesn't matter if it's winning or losing. You must feel free and should not have any regrets.
Uh, Hear her out, young girls. And since your with the purpose project is going to be about sexual harassment and all, there might be some people who already got abused sexually. What how will you comfort them? Please comfort them, since there might be someone who got sexually abused here in the viewers.
I would like to say this that I think majority of the women, majority of the girls have experienced this in their lives. In fact, I myself have experienced certain things in life. Living in a place in Dehradun itself, it has never been hard stay. It has been very difficult when I've lived alone. I have been stalked. I have been, gone through many experiences such as that. And whenever I hear certain stories from other women, I cannot help but just comfort them by listening to them, first of all, because I believe that they should have that courage to speak up. And please do not be afraid to speak up because it's not right and it's not right for you to feel this way. I have gone through a lot of things. I think I myself have been, as I said, I've been stalked. Cars have been stopped, bikes have been stopped randomly, and I just try to escape those kind of situations. It has never been easy. I remember as a child, I was probably in a public place someday and I was just sitting and somebody just came on to me. Thankfully, my father was there to protect me. But I would like to say this to everybody who has been, gone through certain situations. It's not about them, it's about you. You have the strength and the power. So never let anybody make you feel anything less. So that is all I want to say.
How do you think the government, or let me say, how do you think the authorities should handle these kind of rapings and all? How do you think that they handle it good, or do you think they have more to do? We could do it more. There could be something that could be, like done in a way that raping could be stopped in this country.
Well, I personally feel the government is doing their best. I mean, certain situations happen, and so many cases are not even registered. That's the worst part because people are afraid, or people have this thought about the shame thing in the society, about the reputations, and so many cases are not even registered. So I think government is doing their best, but I think one should be able to protect themselves through their own defense mechanisms, such as empowering themselves, learning martial arts, or probably just, having those tactics so that certain situations might help you, you know, go out of that situation. And obviously, I think at the same time, spreading awareness is very important. So that as people, as citizens, everyone must keep on doing so that the government is also empowered effectively to do certain things. Of course, they're doing, but one should always, look after themselves and should be strong enough to, win over such
Mm.
situations.
And there's also this saying, the victims often get accused because of the way they dressed up. And
Yes.
this is true, or do you think this is false? And can you please tell me why?
Well, I personally believe that it's upon a person how they want to wear, what they want to wear, how they want to live. And it's about the people's mindset. You cannot, even a person wearing a salwar kameez or a sari might be just, caught up and raped. But you cannot just blame that person. It's about the mindset of the rapist or the abuser.
Mm.
So first of all, I think we need to educate our generation, our men, to respect women and give proper sex education to them. So that way mindsets can be changed. So that is what I believe.
Well said, well said. Okay, let's get into another question. Let's get into another topic. You've already
Right.
your audition in Guwahati. It was in Guwahati, right?
Yes,
So
it
you're
was in Guwahati.
for another final audition in Mumbai. And when is
Yes,
when is that?
it is on the 10th of February.
10th of February. Oh, it's so close now, right?
Yes, very close.
Are you excited or are you nervous?
I am very nervous, to be honest, even though I'm preparing a lot.
Mm.
The nervousness is still there because it is my first time and it's going to be a tough jury. I feel much more greater in quantity. I think I'm expecting that. So yeah, let's just hope for the best.
Yeah. Just hope for the best, and I think you'll nail it. And I have one request. If you might, could you please show us your work?
Oh, I would love to do that. I'll just set up my camera.
Right. All right, you can turn off your camera before you get ready.
I
It's
am
fine.
actually not wearing my heels.
Don't worry, take your time. Mm.
Thank you.
That's that's so good. It's very well polished.
Thank
Love work. Okay. It,
I tried. I'm so sorry that I wasn't prepared with my heels.
it's fine. Fine. Like something beautiful always come in very unexpected time. But I really love your work, and I think it's very well polished. Okay. And
Thank you.
do you have any questions that you want me to ask you?
Yes, I would love to ask you one very integral question. Please provide me any kind of tips so that I can ace the final audition.
Um, okay, first things first, I think you have to be confident. And I
Mhm.
think have to you have to possess the quality of a woman with a substance. And I think you just have to be very comfortable with everyone. I think if you have the perfect mindset, you have if you read positivity, I think no one can stop you. And if you stand in your ground and if you're confident, no one will be able to stop you.
Yes, yes. I'll definitely, keep this in mind.
Mm. And I hope to meet you soon. Let me just wish I hope to meet you soon, hopefully very soon. And I wish you the very best. And I hope you will be selected as the finalist. I mean, the representative of Assam. And I know there's going to be a lot of interviews coming up. And I will pray for you. We will pray for you.
Thank
And
you.
I hope you got selected. I hope you represent Assam very well.
Thank you so much. Keep blessing and keep supporting because that is all I want from you all people. I hope I can, make my dream a reality because I've always lived by this quote, and I think I've even written this down in one of my posts, and it is by Nelson Mandela that goes by the glory in living lies not in falling, but in rising every time we fall. And yes, please pray that I'm being able to really make my dreams a reality.
And also, there's going to be people who are watching currently who are watching us. There's going to be a lot of people who are rooting for you. Can you please ask them for their help and their support?
Of course, everyone, hello and namaste. Please, I would love to learn anything, any queries if you have. I would love to answer them with the utmost honesty. And if any kind of, I'm just open for it. Please go ahead.
Wish her luck and please pray for Anushka.
Please, please do that. There's nothing more than your blessings and your support. Please do that for me. And I think it'll be my honor because I'll be representing not just Assam, but the entire Northeast will be also be there. And please, people, do support me. All right, I
Okay.
think somebody asked me
Yeah.
my
Uh,
height, so I'll answer that, I guess. My height is 164 centimeters, which is 5 feet 4. So yeah.
and before we end the live session, there might be people who want to ask you questions. And should we just wait? Should we wait?
Sure.
If any one of you are having questions for Anushka, please send them.
Please,
You look
guys.
like they say you look like you. We will definitely win, Queen. We all are proud of you. Oh, that's so good. And since
Oh, that's
there's also some people who are from Mizoram who are also watching this live video, and they just
thank you.
and taking a state I o and final loan. Um, ni sompakat February ni sompakat hinin final audition titurin ang so when will the final results come out for the finalists? That's the state finalist revelation.
I wish I could answer that, but I do not think I think the results will be announced on the same day. I
Hmm.
think they will notify us when it will be announced.
Mizo Cookie, all the best, girl. Best of luck, girl.
Thank you so much.
So much love,
Thank you.
so much love coming.
Thank you. That is all I want, your love. And I love you guys so much with all of my heart.
Even me, I will be rooting for you, okay?
Please do. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. From you and from everyone, it means a lot to me. I'm ever so grateful.
I just wish I'll be there in person to cheer you up.
Please, I would love to see you out there.
All the best. Just remember that you are the best. Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, thank you so, so much.
I feel like most of the viewers tonight, most of the viewers are from Mizoram, I think.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love you, Mizoram. Lots of love to you.
And they ask you what is the
Here's a
first step.
question. Yeah. All right. So the first step towards modeling, I personally believe that every model should at least have a portfolio of their own. So get a good photographer and collaborate with them and have a portfolio build. That'll be the first step for anything.
Good portfolio. That's very important.
Yeah.
Let's just wait for one more question and we will stop the live video. We will end the live video. Okay.
Sure, sure.
Let's just wait for the last question. Let me just say this in Mizo. Hey, atop na tur beratan in Mizo trong khan in lozo tulen tule sap trong pokan lozo tule Mizo viewers in no omani. So in kan live video hikan top do na di. Let's just wait.
By the way, I have to say something
Hmm?
to all the Mizoram girls. I think I just love your skin and the way you look. So flawless and so beautiful. I think I've met a lot of them, and many of them are my friends, and you're just impeccably, like naturally so beautiful. I just love that.
Have you ever been to
Thank
Mizoram?
I've not been, but I really wish to. I really hope that God allows me to go there, visit there sometime because I would love to.
Okay, do you have Mizo friends anyway?
Yeah, I have Mizo friends over here, like some of them. So yes.
Okay. And then they ask you this last question: what is your strength and weakness? Could you please answer it?
All right. Thank you for the question. My strengths would be that I'm calm under pressure, and in times of adversities, in times of the worst situations, I always try to see situations from a light side, from a positive side. So that are one of my strengths. But at the same time, I think my weaknesses are also my strengths because I'm an emotional person. But that only brings my, empathy more towards everything. And I'm also an overthinker. But, in that way, I think I analyze situations much deeply and I researched about it. And I always try to be, bring out that results in a better way.
And that's very impressive. And for the last question, they ask you from the comments. I just turn off the comments because let this be the last question. Um, they ask you what is the best part about winning and what is the worst part, the worst part of losing.
Okay. Well, the best part of the winning is the feeling in itself. I think those tears or that emotional moment of actually making your dream a reality is something that you will never experience ever in your life. However, the feeling of losing is also something that only makes you more powerful and stronger to be a better version of yourself. It's always a sad feeling to lose, but you should never give up your hopes and only make yourself better, transform yourself, and be the better version of yourself so that you can win it again. So yeah.
Again, Anushka, thank you so much for giving me your time, your very precious time for this live interaction. And the 10th of February, you'll be flying down to Mumbai, right?
Yes, yes, I would be.
Yes, we wish you the best, and I hope and I pray that you will be able to play the interview round, the audition round. And if you luckily got selected as the representative of some, like I said, represent it well, make them proud, make your people proud.
I will, my Assam, I will do that to my extent. I'll do everything to make my state proud and my entire Northeast proud. And thank you. Always keep rooting and blessing me with all of your love and prayers. That is all I seek. I really hope to represent my state with the utmost honor. I'll be ever so grateful for that.
It's a pleasure having this beautiful live interview with you.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure for me too. I'm so happy.
I wish you a very good night, sleep tight.
You too. Have a good night. See you again. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.